Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Take a look at this photo right here. Manchester officials ask state for help to address rising homeless population. Increased in population's use of spice also has officials concerned. Advocates for the state's homeless population are saying the city of Manchester is facing a public health crisis. In addition to the need for services, there is also great concern about the homeless population using a type of synthetic marijuana known as spice. Emergency crews responded to 18 calls related to the substance this weekend. People were reacting with more aggression, so that is what was concerning, Manchester Fire Chief Dan Goonan said. At least 12 spice overdoses happened right outside a homeless shelter on Manchester Street. This weekend was just an astronomical amount of calls that we went to over at the soup kitchen. And when we see something like that, we think that there's a bad batch that comes up, and we don't know what's necessarily in that batch, Manchester Police Chief Carl Capono said. In the last year, Manchester police and fire officials have been called to the shelter more than 600, double the number compared to the previous year. We really been experiencing in the community a significant increase in the number of homeless. So what's been happening is our numbers are rising, and then we add the factor of the substance use that's also happening. We're really having a public health crisis. Stephanie Savard of New Horizon Homeless Shelter said. Recently, the shelter is seeing roughly 160 people per night, which is a number normal officials normally see in the colder months. City officials have asked the state to step in to help relocate people. To help people access benefits that they're eligible for, Medicaid really assesses what are people's needs and how we provide additional support so they can take the next step towards housing, towards treatment, Savard said. The shelter hired a homeless coordinator to work on prevention. If we can create a plan to make sure that people don't fall into long bouts of homelessness in the future, I think that's when we are going to make the most difference, Doug Howard, Community Homeless Coordinator, said. Since Sunday, there have been no other spice overdose calls, but Capono said he is asking the community to report any drug use or drug sales that they see. And that does it for my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.